Hello, friends. Welcome to Akul Mac Business Bunker. And how are you doing this Friday? Welcoming you all on our networking and B2C event. And today we have a very exciting lineup. We will be discussing business. Will be also joined by numerous guests also who will talk about their offerings. And we've also conducted a survey. The topic of our survey we will share with you briefly, and a lot of people have responded to our survey, which shows what people are thinking nowadays. So, before we proceed, let me invite guest also. So, first guest is Kanchan Verma, and she is joining us from uh, New Delhi. Kanchan, welcome to the show. How are you doing?
Thank you for inviting me, and I'm doing good, great. And here I'm representing Akul Mac, and we are into consulting. We also do lead generation. A part of we have a robust platform for branding. So I people join us to leverage of our offerings and our platform.
Very good, Kanchan. Thank you for joining our show. And our next guest is also from India, and he's joining us from Hyderabad. Satya, how are you doing?
Hey Chandra, I'm doing good. How are you?
Yeah, doing good. Welcome to our event. And I think your camera is having some technical difficulty. Nevertheless, please introduce yourself. Tell our viewers what you do, and inform us about your products and offerings.
Yeah, I'm just who is joining here? Hello.
You're already joined, and we are live on all the social media platforms.
Oh, okay. So I'm Satya Madala, so CEO of Single Point Technologies and IZ Partos India Private Limited, wherein actually we are into EV charging ecosystem. So, like we develop mobile applications for charging stations, and we develop mobile applications for different sectors. And we were into this business for the last 16 years. So, we have our own product called Eco Charging. So, all anywhere in the world, if there is any charging station operating for electrical vehicles, so it can be popped up on that mobile application. So that is our brief background.
Very good, Satya. Welcome to Business Bunker. This is a weekly forum where together.
Okay.
And our third guest is let me invite her also so that she can introduce about herself. Ranjana, can you hear us? Um, I think the line is not stable. With before we proceed further, let me also share the topic of our group discussion. We've already introduced our guests today, and as when people join, I will keep introducing them. Uh, and you know that the entire world is going through a lot of changes. If you see the world around, it has gone through a lot of changes in past 2 years. First, it was pandemic, and after that, this year in 2022 is the Ukraine and Russia crisis. So today, group discussion is about what the businesses of today need to do, uh, about how the things are emerging and changing, and what impact it has on the business. And one request, friends, that before we get into this discussion, we refrain ourselves from going political, making political statements. So if we restrain ourselves to the discussion which is related to business, that will be appropriate. So let me share the survey results, and we will pick up one by one all these uh, parameters that are requiring a close eye and opportunities for business. And as you know that we have right now to join, but we have Kanchan and Satya on the show, and both are very seasoned people. So the first point was the let me remove the caption. So growth in crypto, will this crisis which is happening in Russia and Ukraine, will it have impact in any growth in cryptocurrency utilization of moving away from the usual currency to cryptocurrency? So 25% people have said yes, there will be an increase in usage of crypto. Crypto will gain a lot of grounds, and so that is what people are saying. So let us get back to our panel discussion, including Kanchan and Satya. Let me welcome into the discussion. Satya, your camera is not on. Can you switch on camera, please?
So there was some network issue, Chandra. So basically, just moment. Actually, I'm not able to. The bandwidth is not supporting.
I see. I see. Okay, so we will continue. So I think what is Satya? Let me ask you. What do you feel the impact on crypto? Whatever is happening in Russia and Ukraine is something which is, but it is impacting global business. So let's discuss from your point of view. Do you think cryptocurrency will impact because of this crisis?
You see, like any sort of this kind of a crisis will impact on a technology. So if you take cryptocurrency, or if you take any other thing, like it is impacted a little, because you see most of the European countries looking at the looking at that war, they are not more active on the technologies, and they are more not active on the cryptocurrency. But you know uh, if you take the last few months, there was a drastic change in using this cryptocurrency. So if you take like after this pandemic, like the cryptocurrency usage increased 27%. But when it comes to, again, immediately there was a impact, that this war impact is there. So this war impact, because most of the people from Europe, they use cryptocurrency, and it is illegal over there. So when it comes to the NATO countries, and when it comes to US, when it comes to Russia, when it comes to Germany, and the other parts, so there the cryptocurrency is very popular over there. So it is impacted a little bit on this thing, and we don't know actually how it is going to be the by end of this war. We don't know how it is going to be, and it requires a lot of changes, and all other governments needs to be look into that to utilize this cryptocurrency and all.
Yes, Satya, I think you raised it very well, your comments. So, Kanchan, now Indian government is going to launch their own cryptocurrency. And do you think once the cryptocurrency of Indian origin is launched, it will change the world? What is your opinion?
Yes, yes, I feel it's a move, and due to war, it has enhanced the process of introduction of digital currency or cryptocurrency. As you know that Indian government has already legalized digital currency, so people are happy to transact in digital currency, and they even today, if you see how the micro payments are done through Paytm, so it is a part of digital currency, and I think it will grow twice faster than to the any other physical currency. So it is, and I think the war between Russia and Ukraine has enhanced this process. If we have a cryptocurrency, then again there is a digitization of many aspects that will lead to a job creation. So I think that is the which I can really see when we talk about war and its impact.
Well, thank you so much, Kanchan. So Satya, let me ask you one question. Since you are
Yeah.
providing EV solutions or different solutions, given a choice to you, do you accept payments for different products in crypto? What is your thinking?
Actually, I couldn't get your question because there was some cracking in your voice. Probably that could be because of my network issue. Can you repeat the question? You see, I think you are asking for a comparison between other currencies and the cryptocurrency, right?
No, Satya, can you hear me now? Can you hear me now, Satya?
Yeah, yeah. Please go ahead.
I was asking, will you accept payment for your products in crypto?
See, as long as it is, you see, we have so many gateways. So we have so many gateways, the same way, the cryptocurrency is also needs to be accepted by the gateways because right now it's a very new to the whole technology is very new to Indian market. So, of course, actually, if you say like a global currency acceptance, of course, we require to accept this currency. But in India right now, it's not so popular right now. Even if you accept, it cannot be exchanged with any other. Say for example, if I require to pay to somebody, they need to accept, right? So it is required the whole thing needs to be required replenished again from the government side, and they should allow gateways to integrate this cryptocurrency the APIs or whatever technology wise. So if they do that, even we don't mind to accept the currency to accept my to buy my product. So of course, technology is evaluating. Just there was a big change when you are using some sort of other currencies. Of course, we can accept, but it requires to take care of some norms from government side. As Kanchan said, it is a very new. Actually, just very recently, Indian government is talking about this. It requires some time.
Absolutely, Satya. But I think important message that you're giving is that if it allows and the legal framework allows, you as a business people, as a company will accept it too. I think that is a very positive message that you're giving. And
Yeah,
before we
of
move to the
course.
next point, yes, Satya,
You
sorry, you were
see,
saying
like
something.
when a UPI is introduced by RBI and Indian government, so most of the people actually it took almost 1.5 year time to recognize by people. See, when it is a recognized people, right now you see how popular the UPI payments are. So like that, even it will take a little time. So by the time, if Indian government gives us a good some sort of infrastructure utilize this currency, we don't mind. Even not me. So anybody will accept this currency to exchange their product.
Fine, Satya. I think before we move on to next point in our survey, let me invite Ranjana Kanti. She is a very big humanitarian, and she is joining our forum today to tell about humanitarian work in India and globally. So let me welcome her. And she, hello,
Hello,
Ranjana.
Chandra Kant. Hello.
Welcome to the show.
Yes, thank you so much. Can you see me because there was some problem was coming. I could not see myself, my audio and my. You can see me, no? You can hear me.
You are live, Ranjana. Over to you. You can tell the business community
Okay,
who are
okay.
part of this
See,
forum
hello
about your work.
everyone.
You can adjust the camera because you're coming on one. So if you adjust the camera a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So my name is Ranjana Kanti. I am founder of an NGO called India Redefined. which is a kind of platform where more than 13 lakh supporters are there all over India in every state. We have got experts of all social sectors in our NGO. We have got technology providers, implementation partners, and very innovative CSR projects we have. You can say we are one-stop solution for all kinds of CSR. In case your company needs to do CSR, and you come under the CSR this thing, India Redefined can be one-stop solution. And we are trying to change the way CSR can be done. In one of my session with the Chandra Kant, I had explained, but I will explain in a very short this thing that suppose your company wants to do a CSR in Goa or Kashmir or Kanyakumari or X place, and in a particular area you want to do in skill or health or environment or education or many sectors we are doing. So we will like to involve the corporate also in that CSR. How we will like it is not that the corporate can only give the money for NGO to do the full CSR. We will like your involvement that it can become a collaborative approach of corporate plus the NGO. We have got 450 NGO partners also all over India. So, suppose in Goa we are doing in education and health or skill. So, our NGO partners in Goa who are working on in that particular area will be there in that CSR project. Our experts who will sit with you will understand what you want to do, how we will do that. He will explain, and how your involvement will be in that. In suppose in Goa we are doing something, then one of our social research institute will be there with us. Many colleges are impaneled with us who will be there. Many experts, technology providers. So it will be a collaborative approach to how we can do the project, and the beneficiaries for whom we are doing will also work like a doer in that project. Suppose we are working in some Adivasi area, then those Adivasis will be involved in that project. So that is the way we are trying to do in a very, very collaborative manner where lots and lots of people, experts, everyone will be involved for the CSR. You can take my, in case you are interested, we can give you a brief note about this, and Chandrakant has my number. Thank you, Chandrakant. Any other question someone has, I can answer.
So floor is open. Any question, Satya, Kanchan?
Not exactly, Chandrakant. Just let us take it forward. So once we have any questions, then we can shoot up. She's open to answer our questions, right? So going forward, we can ask that.
Thank you so
Perfect.
much. We
Perfect.
are going global
So
also.
thank you for.
Yeah, sure, sure.
Right. So let's go back to our discussion, which is about the key learning from Russia-Ukraine crisis. So the next point was about formation of new supply chain. I think we can discuss a lot about this, and nearly 40% of the people in our survey said yes, because now we are seeing the new supply chain being formed. The new, the previously enemy countries are becoming friends, and previous friend countries are now becoming enemies, and whole lot of shuffling is going on. And therefore, I think that is a very important point: formation of new supply chain. What do you think, Satya? What is going to happen? Because you are an industrialist. You produce a lot of stuff, and your products are being marketed abroad also. So, do you see this kind of supply chain impacting your business?
See, when it comes to talking about the supply chain, actually more revolutions are coming in Chandrakant. So more evolutions in the sense right now supply chain business, like a lot of changes are coming now. and lot of technology formations are coming out, and a lot of technology incorporations are coming out. So basically, you know, it is just two ways to look into. Actually, depending on the the company size, and depending on the customer size, and depending on the product size, the supply chain will be taken care. Right now, if you take Amazon, okay, Amazon and these Flipkarts, their uh, the volume is very high in those cases, and they are very established. So, like, see, so for me, it was something like one or two products are like so below 100 products. When it comes to more products, the supply chain is going to impact a lot.
So, Satya,
It,
let me ask you,
yes,
what do you feel? Let me ask you one question. What do you feel? Uh, will you like to sell on Amazon your e-bikes, or would you like to set up a new supply chain which is controlled by a company, or will you go to Government of India to give you a supply chain? What is that you're looking forward to as a businessman?
you see, as a businessman, like I look into many opportunities. When I look into many opportunities, means like wherever I got a space to sell my product. So I'll try to take the advantage. I'll try to take the advantage. Even like just yesterday I saw one message saying that government of India itself, they are launching some e-commerce platform. Okay, so that's going to be big revolution. Like the manufacturers like us, manufacturer like me. Just when you launch a product, these are the good platforms to take it forward. So I'm taking advantage of all these SEMs.
Great. So, Kanchan, what is your opinion? Do you see a new sort of supply chain being formed? Because right now, China controls 90% of the supply which happens across the world. And India is sitting in a place where it can form, it can win some business so that there will be a change in supply. For example, we have Satya Madala, who's running a very successful enterprise from India with a global impact. And Satya has an opportunity to sell his e-bikes to a lot of countries. So do you see a new supply chain forming? What is your opinion?
I feel because this the whole world is changing in their approach, and the countries are taking up new challenges. And when you really see the conflict of Ukraine and Russia, you can really see that which the place to be wheat basket, and all the supplies has been disrupted. The Africans are facing so much of problem. So there's a lot of pressure on chain management itself. And when we are also talking of the crypto, and when you everybody is so enthusiastic about currency, so all this has to put in a place which is ethnic, which is full of models of business actually. And when we are talking about digital currency, so everybody is talking about cryptocurrency. And you had due to the research which is being conducted, and it says that youth of India is so enchanted and so much eager to really work with the cryptocurrency. And even today they are on rise every day. And when we are talking about digital payment, and we have to put forward the supply chain in a new perspective, which is easy to understand, which is genuine, which has honesty in all the payments and the receiving of the payment. So that is something which has prepared. It has to be ethical in the business practices. So supply chain has, I mean, the new supply chain has, there's no scope. I mean, scope in the sense
Around based on the words that I speak. Say, for example, if I speak, USA, the USA map should come and display there. So that becomes augmented reality. It has tremendous applications, not only in terms of education, but also in office automation, and also in conducting surgeries, medical studies, etc. Also day to day life, you want to have a party with your friends, you actually use augmented reality, and a lot of changes are happening in this arena, especially uh, metaverse has been I mean, Facebook has renamed themselves as Meta, and they are trying to take a big leap into augmented reality. And at the same time, Microsoft is already there since 2014. They have a game called Minecraft, which is very popular, and they have created a metaverse within Minecraft, very very popular, with billions of players who are creating their own universe in Minecraft. So this is where the world is going, and because of this crisis that we see in the world today, people will not travel far off distances, they will not take flights, and because of that, there will be augmented reality based applications. Say for example, if I have a call with an Italian, I can be talking to him as if he's sitting in Milan, and he can show around that he's sitting in a cafe in Milan. So things like that are going to happen. So now let me ask Kanchan about her opinion about augmented reality.
Definitely, because with all whatever we are discussing, when we are discussing currency, when we are discussing supply chain management, so there's a rise of e-commerce platform, and when we are talking about reality or and so that the this whole will do that, because after all, we all are humans and we need a touch and feel kind of feeling. And when we are talking about businesses, so in e-commerce, if we take one field, really need that kind of technology where we can reach to product and services as near as it is possible. So, and before we really put in our money, we should have a clear cut opinion about the product and services. Likewise, in companies also, they want to give you the essence of their services or essence of their product as near as if you are touching a product physically. Definitely, AI has a lot of role to play in businesses, and that will also play a role in digital currency, in this digital payment, and in supply chain talent management, where we require people to behave in a certain way. So we that will be placed by robotics or something which is real, and I think that is where the whole world is moving.
But I think you raised a very pertinent point of e-commerce, because right now people are getting their e-commerce directly shipped into their uh, homes, and nobody is going to Walmart or eBay, things like that. I mean, you're going to eBay app. So the next generation of advancement, where you will be able to physically visit virtually with a virtual experience and pick up things from the shelf and place the order. So you get it as if you. So moving on to the last question I have, and that is about the chart is just coming up. The last point is free agreements, and 50% of the population of voters said that need free trade agreements. Why? Let me explain. Well, when we actually business within India, then there is no uh, who you want to work with, who want to basically make payment to you, want to make payment. So as long as within there is no issue. But when you want to engage with an outside company, say somebody from Singapore or somebody from US or UK, paying money, getting money from them requires a whole lot of paperwork, and there is no freedom provided. So that is why there are a lot of free trade agreements being talked about. Recently, India with Australia, the free trade agreement signed up with Australia. Uh, company or a product company in Australia, they will be able to sell things to each other without a lot of paperwork. There will be some accountability, but since Australia and India will have a free trade agreement, businesses on both sides will get a lot of advantage. So this is something which is happening. And uh, uh, Boris Johnson was also in India some days back, and now we are talking about an agreement between India and UK. UK and India has a lot of history, and it's natural to have a free trade agreement between two countries. So over to you, Kanchan. 15% people feel that we should have more free trade agreement. In fact, the world should be a free trade place. What is your opinion?
Actually, the whole world is so connected nowadays, so there's no point we keep boundaries, and free trade is definitely is a way to go forward, especially in businesses. Today, when we are talking about cryptocurrency, so cryptocurrency again connects the world together. So that is secondly, there are many things. The requirement of people are similar. So why not have agreement, but at the same time we have to take care about how this will be done, because there are security in the payment, and the payment plat is one, the quality of the product which has to be circulated through trade, and are we following the norms which are set by the governing bodies. So that is three, and fourth will be that people are so easily able to accept this free trade as a policy or beginning of a new world era. So that also one thing. So, but free, I think we are moving towards that field only, that way only actually. And when we are talking about digital currency, when we are talking about if suppose, for example, when the supply of wheat is stopped from Ukraine for African countries. So now India has taken that place, and they are providing wheat to required countries. So this is again we are starting free trade, because wherever there's a demand, supply has to be met, and free trade is the way we should think of.
Yes, I think you summarized it pretty well, and I think we have come to end of our discussion. Not sure if Ranjana would like to add anything from her side. If she wants to add, I just want to
I'm
ask her. Ranjana, you have anything to say now?
Actually, I'm in front of such knowledgeable and eminent people. I think I can talk about the social sector. If you have any this thing, I can talk about that. Since we are going global, and in many countries, our activities have started. So let me see how we proceed.
All right. Thank you so much, Ranjana and Kanchan. And I think we lost the line with Satya also. Satya was there. I think there are some technical issues. So I think we had a great discussion, and we are going to say goodbye to our panelist, Kanchan, Ranjana. Thank you so much for joining, and Satya, who's not present. But thank you, Satya, for joining today and contributing
Bye,
to
Ranjana.
this.
Bye, Chandra.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
See you.
Bye bye. So, friends, I think the message is very loud and clear that this year is a year of a lot of changes. A lot of business people are feeling that there is going to be new economic system with crypto in place. There will be new ways to sell your products, and there also will be new markets, maybe online markets, new kind of customers, new way of selling things. So that is why this year is going to be a year of lot of changes, and I think that we have conveyed. So if you have any suggestions, any comments, do engage with us. Send us the email on this email which is flashing right now on the screen, and you can also drop in your suggestions, comments on the video messaging platform. And we were also thrilled to have one humanitarian among us today, and if you want to do your CSR responsibility, you can drop in a message here at ask@akulmac.com, and we will connect you with Ranjana Kanti ji also. So thank you, friends, for watching us and participating in the discussion. I will catch you again next Friday, same time. Until then, bye bye.